Alright, we're going to do this bag that I did mention yesterday, or the day before. Whenever I did the last video, I can't remember, but it was yesterday or the day before. It doesn't matter, because I'm going to publish this at some random point in the future. Though I did manage to publish 4 videos tonight, so that was good. And I'm going to publish the rest tomorrow. Get up to date, because I think that's the thing that's stopping me from actually doing more videos. Not that they're that exciting. On my other channel, somebody complained that that was a bit boring, but that's okay. I don't care. That's the beauty of this channel. I don't care. I'm like Ricky Gervais, so there you go. Right. So I'm sure I hope you got a good look at that bag, because I've thrown it on the floor. So these are the instructions. It comes with a guitar, clavier, and I think it's the right word, I can't remember. Oh, I cannot remember. But we're going to make this. I'm just going to show all the pages. This doesn't look like it's going to take very long. So, look at that one. That's fine. And there's some more. Like, I don't know the point of doing that, of course, because you're not going to sit there. You're just going to download it if you wanted to actually make this yourself. Or you'd buy it in the shop. But I feel like it's the right thing to do. She has her cool hair. So interesting. What is her name? I don't know what her name is. She's from the new era, but she has got like bell-bottom trousers, so that's pretty cool. Looks pretty good in that, actually. It's a pretty good outfit. So what are we going to do? We're going to take it's very hot at the moment, so things being as they are. I always remember doing with this piece when I was a kid, because you always end up doing it like that, which is quite a nice little trick, I always thought. But then we will put that. Was it this piece, or was it a very similar? I think there was a 4x2 version of this that I had when I was younger. So, oh my gosh, the instructions are sticking to my arms. There's a lot of sunblock on my arms, because I live in a country where it's easy to get burnt and skin cancer and all that kind of stuff next to the ozone hole and so on. So there we go. So isn't that the way it is in the whole world? It's one of those things that you don't realize isn't actually the way it is in the whole world. Or maybe it is kind of. Alright. That goes there, and that goes there. And I forgot to put the little orange thing. So, not actually sure. This is actually a very strange looking set. She's driving around. I'll talk about this when I finish building it. Like, I thought this was a bit topical. So, putting this there, and putting this there. So, today I think I realized that I may in fact actually get hay fever after all these years. So, I didn't think I ever did. But I have this eye problem, and it happens every couple of years, in summer, some point, different times of the year. I get like on my right eye, or both, they get kind of very irritated and bloodshot and pain, like a little bit of discomfort. And at one point it got so bad I had to go to the hospital and wait for a long time to get seen, like 6 hours or something, or 8 hours. Which was just miserable, because I couldn't read a book and I couldn't do anything and I couldn't play video games because my eyes felt terrible. Like, you know, it wasn't good. And so, but I finally got all sorted out, and then they gave me lots of stuff and an X-ray and a whole bunch of stuff, maybe more than I needed. But they didn't actually work out what the problem was. But I think it might just be hay fever. Well, maybe, because I took a hay fever. The trick is I took a hay fever tablet thing this morning, and that actually seemed to make a significant difference. So I'm happy about that. It's made me happy. So that's good, because you need to be happy. So this bit goes there, and this bit goes there. It's a wheel. We don't need the wheel. They had a whole lot of the wagon wheels at the Pick-a-Brick recently. So I'm sure I got some wagon wheels. at some other points. So now we're going to put the lights on here. We're going to put that one there. For some reason this is making me think of those Robot and Monk series of books, which I've only read 2 of. I have to finish. I think there's a 3rd or 4th. I think there's more out at the moment. But she drives around a... No, not she, they. I don't know if that's... but the character in the book drives around the bicycle thing driven little house caravan. And so for some reason I'm thinking of this here. It's a thing that they're carting around with their bicycle. So this is the thing in the book is much bigger. I think they have an electric powered assisted bicycle, but it's a strange series of books where it's very, very character driven and very little action driven. But that's okay. So then we're going to finish this, and we're almost done. We're going to put these things... Oh, really? We're going to put these on the front. Okay. Those there. That makes actually sense. That makes complete sense. Like, why would it not be these wheels? I feel like they should have some tyres, though. They don't have any tyres. Right. And then the guitar goes there. And the wheels have gone there. And we forgot the things on the top, which I should have put in before I put the guitar in. That goes there. And there. And there. And they don't line up, but that's okay. That's fine. We'll live with it. And that's the whole thing made. Okay. And now I feel like there's an awful lot of leftover pieces that I haven't utilized. That's actually the whole thing. So no, it can't possibly be the whole thing. Okay, we haven't finished yet. Let's build the bike. The bike has wheels, which is quite tricky to put these wheels in. That one goes there, more than you'd think. But it's not too hard. I like getting bikes. I think I should get another one of this set because the bike's not that easy to get, and I don't know, they're kind of like I found them fascinating. Well, I had one when I was a kid and I really liked it. I think it's just the wheels. They're sort of a weirdly satisfying wheel because they're see-through and they've got spokes. And oh yeah, I might actually go back to if I go back to the shop, the Lego shop again soon, I might get another one of the set. Like I got the one with the otter in it because I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, and then that one goes there. And we rig it up here. So she's driving around like a big, like, music machine, right? This is like, she's playing music out of this. Which is like a very common thing in certain neighborhoods in where I live. Mainly with cars, but occasionally with speakers attached to the front of the bike. People are like BMXs and stuff walking around with like giant, sometimes stolen siren speakers on the front. Siren culture. So it seems, I thought it was a bit weird. Isn't that what she's doing? Isn't she essentially driving around being a switch, what do they call it? I don't know what the term is. It's like lots of different terms. People who are really annoying. But not that annoying, to be honest. I don't often get annoyed anymore. I think it's losing out. Well, you know, you turn the music on in your car really loud, but and it ties in because I was watching another video about a different kind of battery, which apparently are very common or popular, not common, popular in these kinds of cars because of their characteristics of being able to pump out a large amount of current in a short space of time. So that's interesting, I thought. It makes it seem slightly more interesting. I don't really know. I'm just wondering why there are 3 flowers when there are 2, and so why there are 2 extra flowers when I've only used 1. I feel like I should have used another one. But this is a fine set. I definitely haven't done this one before, and I was quite surprised that there was another pick-a-brick friend set. Not pick-a-brick, polybag. But this is fine. And it comes with a rabbit, but the rabbit's quite standard. That's not a fancy rabbit. There you go. There's in an industrial area near where I live, there's a couple of rabbits living on a small bit of grass, and every so often I see them when I come home. Wild rabbits, which are not that welcome in New Zealand if you come here. But I think these rabbits, you know, I'm quite fascinated by these urban island rabbit populations that live basically in the middle of industrial areas in a small section of grass, and they're not doing any environmental harm because they don't live near, you know, anything but a small bit of grass and maybe some trees. And then they're surrounded by, you know, multi-lane roads and motorways and highways, freeways, whatever you want to call them, and train lines and everything like this. But they live there in their little lives, which I just think is kind of interesting. But so I call them islands because they're trapped off. They're not really free roaming rabbits. They're like you know, fenced in by roads, busy roads. So there you go. Thanks for watching. I have nothing else to say. But I seriously was gonna do another one of these, but it's downstairs and I just couldn't be bothered bringing it up. There was something else I was going to show. I've got one of these things to do. Might do that next time. I picked this up for like a reduced to clear. I think I got a few extra dots things that I've never done. But they, you know, this one's quite interesting, but you do have to provide your own needle and thread. So, but that can't be needle and thread not included. I really felt like they would have included the thread. So, to be honest, I thought they did include the thread. You can't really see, but that has like a thread around the outside. Because I feel like, why would they not? Because they do make 3D stuff. So, so yeah, that's that. Cool. Thanks for watching. Bye.